Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm in beautiful downtown Frazee today with Angela Vogel of 7702 VFW Post. Hi, Angie.
Good morning.
So, we're getting ready for the big weekend, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We're getting ready for our Flag Day celebration. This was kind of brought about. Guys were looking for something to do to help raise funds and to kind of honor our heroes and veterans of the local area.
Well, you know, and we have a lot of them that do need to be honored for their service, and a lot of them still that are out there doing work to keep things safe in our country.
I agree.
But Saturday, the 14th, we're going to do the Flag Day celebration. So what's actually happening that day, Andy?
Well, as we went through some of the old history books, we found that there used to be Flag Day celebrated in Frazee. And somewhere in the early 1970s, it was stopped. And we decided it was time for it to come back, time for the honoring of our soldiers, our men and women who served, and from the local areas to be honored once again. So it started out with was going to be a hog roast and has kind of propelled itself into many things. We'll have a parade that day. That will kick off our festivities of having a parade. After the parade, we will do a raising and lowering of the flags at the schools to replace their flags as had been done in the old flag days. Then we'll come back down to Main Street and we'll kick off a day of good time fun. Everything from a hog roast to a cupcake walk for the kids. There will be drawings, silent auction, and ending the day with a good old-fashioned street dance.
Well, I know that's going to bring them to town. They always like street dances around here, and it's going to be good to have stuff going on for the kids, too.
Yes, I agree. We've got all kinds of different things set up between kids and adults to hopefully bring everybody to town and celebrate our heroes and join as a hometown and try to. We've asked some of the local areas, Detroit Lakes and Perham, to come ahead and join us. We've got a coloring contest for the kids. The coloring contest sheets were passed out towards the end of the school days. You can still pick them up at the backyard station and at the VFW. They will be judged that day. There are several place winners for several age categories, first, second, and third, all the way from preschoolers to 12th grade.
And what time is the parade going to start there?
The parade will start at 2 o'clock. Lineup will begin roughly about 12:30 for those who have bigger floats and things. And we are inviting anyone and everyone from miles around to come and join us that day. This VFW and the Cub Scouts will be leading the parade that day. We're asking any cities, law enforcement, fire, any businesses that want to have their self in the parade, from daycares to construction businesses, please come join us that day. That day we're really going to try to honor those who have served our country and continue to serve us.
And okay, so now you got Jerry Bird's going to be cooking.
Correct. Jerry Bird's going to be doing the hog roast. We also are going to have a potato salad contest. That's being put on by the Knights of Columbus in both Frazee and in Detroit Lakes. They're helping them put on the contest.
Okay, and then you're going to have Jimmy Anderson for your music, right?
Correct. Jimmy Anderson has offered to come for the day, provide us with services, PA services to announce things, and then he is going to be doing the street dance that evening.
Well, I appreciate you doing all this and helping get all this going, Angie, and all the work of all of you other people out there that are going to make this possible. Now all we need is the rest of you to come to Frazee Saturday the 14th. Be here in time for the 2 o'clock parade and prepare to spend the day. And we'll have libations at the end of the day also. So, Angie, thanks for being on the program.
Thank you so much. And there is a phone number to call if you're interested and want more information, 218-457-0988.
All right. And with that, we'll be back with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today with Larry Stephenson. Hi, Larry.
How you doing, Hank?
Tremendous. And Larry's in charge of our street and sewer department and just about everything else in town except for police, fire, and city administration and the liquor store.
Well, that's a fact.
And, of course, the week we just finished up the all-city rummage sale here. And so now was this week here now from the 9th through
the 13th. We're having a cleanup week where people can set out their old appliances, refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, old barbecue grills that don't work, gas-type grills, and tires, 4 per household. And we're going to be picking them items up between the 9th and the 13th, and that Saturday morning of the 14th, we'll try to get everything wrapped up with that, and just to try to help out the citizens of town the best we can.
Well, and it's a great time to clean up, because if you didn't buy some of the stuff at the rummage sales and the yard sales, it's going to be ending up on the street anyway.
Well, that's about it, and they'll be able to set mattresses out, some recliner-type chairs, some couches, a few items in that way, as long as they don't abuse the situation. And, you know, it's been about, I want to think, 9 to 10 years since we've done this, so there's probably a few appliances that people have held on to that don't work anymore, so we're going to hope that we can get that cleaned up around here.
So the only thing that we aren't taking, though, is like household garbage and composted material that can go to our compost site, and also demolition.
Yeah, and that would be like windows, doors, siding, that type of stuff. It has to be brought up to the county landfill, and shingles and whatnot. We won't be picking up any of them kind of items, but like I said, the appliances, a few tires, some mattresses, and items such as that.
And if you can, put the stuff so it's separated, so it makes it easier for us to pick up as the week goes on, so we don't have to dig through a pile to get a load of something certain, right?
Yep. And that, like I say, throughout the week, we'll try to stay ahead of the situation and pick up some of the bigger items and stockpile or until we can bring them up to the county ourselves. And so hopefully it all goes smooth. Like I said, it's been about 10 years since we've done this, so we'll give it a try again and see what happens.
Okay, so get your stuff ready, get it out, and so that we can use it. Also, the other thing, you know, I've been getting a few inquiries from you around the area. How come our fishing dock isn't in down at Town Lake? We've got to do some work on it, and Larry and the boys are going to get on it here right after we get the city cleanup done and everything, and we'll get it in. There were some issues with it. We're going to probably be replacing it with a different dock, even though this one is only 3 years old. It's just not the type of design that makes it easy for us to get it in and out. So we're going to have the Sportsman's Club is going to have a beautiful fishing dock or boat dock for sale here pretty soon. So, any final comments, Larry?
You know, and if they want to fish, you know, there is the floating pier down there that we inquired quite a few years back for fishing, and in the meantime, they can use that one.
That's right. Thanks for being on the program, Larry.
You bet. Anytime, Hank.
And with that, we'll be back with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee next week. So, pet the dog, hug your kids, kiss the wife, and wave hi to the neighbor.